going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about this Shannon Sharpe take on Jill Biden. Now, we know Jill Biden says she should invite both, or that the president should invite both teams to the White House after Caitlin Clark and Iowa lost to LSU, knowing that LSU wouldn't have been invited if Iowa would have won. So that does not look good at all. And I had a little issue with what Shannon said in this, and I'll stop at that point. But I'm going to play you the clips. I'm going to let you hear it. Check it out.
I'm going to be respectful to the First Lady, yeah. But you know how I want to go. And I'm not going to go as hard as I normally would, especially at her, because I'm going to be respectful of that position. The presidency is an institution, and his wife is to be respected as I give the president respect. But she need to sit down.
Okay, so for me personally, man, some people may not take issue with it, but I don't feel like that disclaimer was needed because, Shannon, we didn't ask you to disrespect the lady. We just asked you to call her on her BS on this specific topic. You know, there's no need to invite both teams. T. Morant didn't get that disclaimer. You know, Ja didn't get that disclaimer when you was going to them. So don't give her that. Who cares if she's the first lady? You know what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong and right is right. That's just how I see it.
The part of winning a national championship, that's a part about winning the Super Bowl, the World Series, or the NBA title. Guess what, Skip? We get invited to the White House. The losers don't get anything.
Now that I agree with Shannon on, you know, as far as going to the White House, that's always been for the winning team. The losing team, that's one of the perks of actually winning. You know what I'm saying? You get to go to the White House. The losing team comes up short, so therefore they don't get to go.
Give her a break. She doesn't understand. She was in attendance.
She was in attendance.
She saw what was going on in the arena. She knows the backdrop of this story. The number one trending topic. What was, Skip? It wasn't that LSU won. It was Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Skip, everybody plays hard.
Yeah.
But you get rewarded by winning this.
So Shannon right there, he was responding to people saying she may not have understand the full scope of everything surrounding the media at the time between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but you couldn't miss it if you were watching any TV. You could have just been watching Good Morning America or anything like that. You would have seen it anywhere outside of the sports world. So Shannon's absolutely right about that.
16, it's been out for a long time, Skip. They said optics. How do things look? Does Dr. Jill Biden understand how this looks? She, white America? The losing side is white America? Did you forget who helped put your husband in the White House? You're going to find out a very serious, hard lesson in 24. Now play with it if you want to. Now you try to appeal to a certain group that don't give a you-know-what about your husband, that every chance they get, you see how popular you are? You see how popular your husband is? I tell you what, he'll drop another 5% if he do this.
Caitlin, the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, was at the final. On Sunday, she said afterwards the game was so great, she was thinking about inviting both teams to the White House, yourselves and LSU. Would you want to go to the White House as a runner-up?
I don't know. I don't think runner-ups usually go to the White House. I think LSU should, enjoy that moment for them. And congratulations, obviously, they deserve to go there. Maybe I could go to the White House on different terms, though. But, I think, that's for LSU. So, that's a pretty cool moment, and they should enjoy every single, second of being a champion. So, I think that's theirs to do. But more than anything, I'm just lucky enough that there were some really cool people in the arena at that championship game Sunday night. There was some really, highly sought after people watching and supporting women's basketball. And that's exactly what this game needs. So I appreciate the First Lady being in the house and watching both teams and supporting the greatness of women's basketball.
So Shannon is suggesting that this may even affect, their president race in 2024. And, that they've already seen their popularity drop for several reasons. But just keeping it about basketball, man, they definitely, LSU is the only team that should go, and Joe Biden should come out and speak up and say, no, girls, we still want y'all to come, because now they feel disrespected. They want to go to Michelle Obama and Barack's house to celebrate. Now they don't even want to go to the White House after Jill Biden said what she said, because it's obvious, that she took a side in that. There was no need to say you gonna invite both teams. Like, what? It takes away from how special it is for the team that actually won. Only thing I didn't like about what Shannon had to say is that he put that disclaimer out there. I'm not going to go as hard as I usually go. I think that's the thing that made me cringe a little bit. And not because he said it. I just remember the energy for T. Morant in LA. That just kept popping in my head. I got the energy for him to want to fight him if he gets close enough. But Dr. Jill Biden, you know, I want to make sure that she knows I'm just talking about basketball. It can't. Now his energy is, it can go wherever it want to go with certain people, and with Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks and them, but it's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't saying he should jump on Jill Biden. I'm just saying he don't mind getting into a nasty back and forth with Ja Morant and those guys, but he's telling Jill Biden, you know, I can't, you know, I ain't coming at you like that. So I just found that problematic. It didn't need a disclaimer because we won't like Shannon go cuss her out, go call her out her name or anything. So there was no need for the disclaimer. You might as well not even said some of what you said with how you started it, in my opinion. Because it didn't call for that. You just talking on a sports topic. Yes, she's the first lady, but she stepped in the arena. You say what you got to say, and you leave it as that. But I know, again, that's where the bosses come in, and they would probably tell him, you know, he can't say that. And I know when he got that topic, they made him probably have that, probably made him say that way. I just, you know, I would like to see it stay that professional when you're talking about some of these athletes, though. That would be all I would say about that. But Dr. Jill Biden is bogus for that. I understand the girls not wanting to go up there now, because even if you go now, you know that they wanted Iowa there. So it feels like, you know, now they just gonna try to do it for press. They don't really want us there. So hey, why not boycott it? I mean, well, you say what you want about D. Trizzy, but at least he was inviting the winners there. You know what I'm saying? The winners was going to the White House, and no other president has tried to invite the losing team to the White House. This is unprecedented by a president. Yeah, man. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, man. Do y'all think Shannon should have put that disclaimer out there first? I could be tripping, but for me, I just didn't like that, knowing the energy he's had for other people. And also, do you think the LSU women's team should still go to the White House? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.